Look at problem set 17. It says estimate the quotient for the following problems. Round the divisor first. Okay, so B, 29 rounds to what, boys and girls? 30. So I'm looking at 913, which would be 910.
It had around 900.
Yes, go down to 900. Very good. So I can only cross off 1 0, though. So 90 divided by 3 equals
30.
30. 3 with 1 0. Okay? All right, there's a reason why I want to talk through these. Okay? Because some of them, there's more than one correct answer. So C, round 37 to what?
40.
Okay, and that would be 830.
Don't round to 83.
That won't work.
84 or
80?
84 or 80. I like 80 better because I can do it in my head. Okay? So 80 would be 800 divided by 40. And
20 is 20.
yeah, I know. I was thinking, are we missing a line on the problem set from what we had on the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, we are. So you got to do that part without rewriting it, I guess.
Very extra.
Right. So go ahead and make sure you cross off your zeros so you don't get confused, okay? All right, so the next one, 73 rounds to what? Oh, this is easy.
And 140.
140. Very good. So 14 divided by 7 equals?
2.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, 58 rounds to what?
60.
I like the tip of round the divisor first, don't you? Okay, so, oh, this one's easy too. 200 what?
240.
240. So what's 24 divided by 6?
4.
Okay, the next one. 62 rounds to 60.
These are being very cooperative.
Okay, now, what? This is way too...
80.
480?
I think they're giving us
180.
I thought these were more difficult. Okay, 48 divided by 6? Let's see if they get harder. Please get harder for these children. Okay, rounding 81 to...
80.
Okay, this one has two different answers. No, it doesn't. So I would do 660, right, if I rounded that to the nearest 10. But 66 isn't going to work. So what number?
64.
56 is too low.
64.
64. Good. 64 divided by 8 equals
8.
8. Okay, I think I'm going to go up to 100 on 99. That'll make our lives very simple. And then what will I go up to on this one? Okay, are you focusing?
Yes.
So the answer is,
That's the easiest one I think we've done yet.
okay, what about 95? What is that round?
100.
So I have to go down to 600.
I'm running to the nearest one.
Well, just because 95 rounded up. It won't always be 100.
This one.
Maybe this one's hard. Do you have this many rows on your page, or do you have to turn it over? No, okay.
We have a, oh,
You actually take it looks pretty easy.
All right, so 76 rounds to
80. 320.
8 does not go into 31.
24. 320.
320. We can go up, can't we? 32 is closer than 24, so I'm going to choose 32. Okay, 32 divided by 8.
4.
Okay, 83 rounds to 80. Can you close the door while you're over there, please? 650. All right, so
640.
yeah, 64. So are you just looking at the first two digits in this number to help make your decision?
Yes.
That's what I'm doing. And finding one that's close. You can ignore the third digit for this activity. Okay, 35 rounds to what?
40.
Okay, this is one that could go either way.
It's lower.
14, 4 doesn't go into 14, so I could go down to 12 or up to,
60.
which one's closer?
12. 60.
No.
No. 40. 150.
16. Is it 16 closer?
Yes.
Yes.
So I'll make that 160. Now, would I have counted it wrong if you would have put 120?
Yes.
No.
No. Okay. Okay.
But it's still 3 closer to go up to 160.
Correct.
Okay? Because 14 is halfway in between 12 and 16. Okay, and on the paper they chose 160, but like I said before, I would have counted 120 correct. Okay, this one. Look at it carefully and think of quarters. This is where life gets difficult.
Life is now.
What do you think? I could round 25 to 30, couldn't I? Okay. I want the side conversation to stop.
Okay.
I could round 25 to 30, and then 52 becomes what? 48? No.
47.
I'm going to have to round it up. I think that's too difficult. I'd have to go all the way to 600, I think, don't you? Okay, let's not do that. I mean, I could do 600.
Let's go 500. Okay. You can't do that.
20.
It'll be simpler.
Now, what about this? What about if I leave that 25? Oh, what are the divisibility rules for 5? What?
We rounded to 25 over 50.
If I leave this 25,
The number ends in 0 or 5.
that's right. I really feel like 25 will go evenly into 525 because I know about $5 and 25 cents. So how many times, Mason, do you think 25 will divide into 525? Well, I know there are 4 quarters in a dollar, right?
5 and 1 quarter.
So that 4 quarters in a dollar, this is 4, 4,
5 and
4, 4, 4. So how many is that?
5.
20 quarters,
Oh, sorry.
right? Plus 1 more. So what is it? 21.
What?
You can divide that one without rounding it.
Yeah.
And if that's too hard for you, you need to listen more carefully.
Well, I was listening.
You're talking while I'm doing this.
Oh, I see.
When I see a 25, my goal is to think of quarters and try and not change it. Or I could have changed this to 500. Okay? It's just an idea. Now, what would we have gotten if we would have rounded it? What if we would have done 600 divided by 30? What would we have got? 20. That's pretty close to 21, isn't it?
Yeah. So it would work either way?
It would work either way, but I want to challenge you to use your 25s. That's because I know what's coming in 5th grade math.
Is 25 harder than the 30?
25's harder than rounding it to 30. But I'm challenging you because I know what's coming next and you are going to need to be able to use your 25s. Okay, take a look at the next one. 85 rounds to what? 90. So 55 divided by 9. What number's close?
63?
54. Very good, Emily. You know your facts. 54 divided by 9 equals?
6.
Very good. 11 becomes what? This is going to make life simple. So what do we want to make 667?
70. It won't matter because it's 10.
It doesn't matter. So what do you want it to be? 660?
Why 670?
This one's closer.
It still works no matter what.
So what's the answer?
667.
Would I have counted 66 correct on that?
Yes.
Yes, I would have. Okay, what do we have next?
2-word problems.
2-word problems.
Oh, it's no video game.
Do you need about 10 minutes to do your exit ticket? We'll work on this for about 8 minutes, and then we will move on to the exit ticket.
The exit ticket looks
Okay.
pretty easy.
Number 2 is the one I want to concentrate on right now. A video game store has a budget of $825 and would like to purchase new video games. If each video game costs $41, estimate the total number of video games the store can purchase with its budget. Explain your thinking. So what's the actual problem? Okay, write that down first. And then let's have some equal, well, actually, we're going to round it, and I like my 3 better.
There's so much space.
So 41 rounds to what?
40.
Okay, now what will I make 825? What's the easiest thing to do? 82?
80.
80. 80. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So if I cross off 1 0 here, I get 80 divided by 4, which is 20. So they could afford to buy how many video games? At least 20.
That was easy.
Okay, let's see if this one's that easy. It says Jackson estimated 637 divided by 78 as 640 divided by 80. He reasoned that 64 tens divided by 8 tens should be 8 tens. Is Jackson's reasoning correct? Okay, let's write it out in unit form. So the first thing I want to do, 637 divided by 78. Okay, and he said 640 divided by 80. That part's correct. Don't you agree? I'm just not sure about the tens, because I feel like my answer's not going to be in the tens place. So let's see. How do I solve this? 64 divided by... Should have been 8 ones. But 64 tens divided by 8 tens should be 8 ones. Correct? So he has an extra 0. Jackson's reasoning was incorrect because 64 tens divided by 8 tens is equal to 8 ones, not 8 tens. The correct solution is 8 ones. Was Isabel right?
Yes.
Very good. Okay.
Only